All right, Pamela Zonke there with your weather. On to this breaking news story now. Eastern Cape Premier Oscar Mabuyane has successfully interdicted the SIU from investigating his academic qualifications at the University of Fort Hare. SABC News reporter Abongile Jantjies joins us live for the latest. Abongile, a good morning to you. Certainly something that the Premier of the Eastern Cape has been wanting to see take place.
Yes, indeed, Naledi. Something that the Premier of the Eastern Cape, Oscar Mabuyane, has been wanting, and now he breathes a sigh of relief. This is one but many of court action that he plans to take against the University of Fort Hare. Well, it was quite a short judgment. The presiding judge over the matter, Thandi Norman, went straight to the point and says that each party should pay its own cost. As for the judgment, she didn't really speak quite on it. I could say it was about 30 seconds, and then she left the courtroom. The reasons behind this judgment are contained in this judgment, which we have a hard copy of, which we still have to peruse and get clarity on how she arrived to this judgment. As for the Premier, we're expecting to speak to him at around 12 o'clock this afternoon to get reaction on him. Well, you recall that he's been saying that there is a witch hunt against him by the University of Fort Hare and that the university has been ill-treating him. You recall that he was deregistered for the master's program that he had enrolled in, and him saying that this is just a way to tarnish his reputation. And now that we're at this point, he's saying that the university is just dragging his name through the mud, and now that this court action has been handed down, we are waiting to expect what we can where we can get a reaction from him. But him, as he has previously stated, that even the professor who was presiding over his qualifications, his studies at the university, he has maintained that he has no other relations with him other than being a student and a lecturer relationship, and saying that Edwin Ijeoma was provided by him by the university and that he has no other further relations. You recall that even him, Edwin Ijeoma, is no longer at the institution. Something he says that Ijeoma, that he was also unfairly treated by the university, and says that that institution has really lost its spirit when it comes to academic qualification. You recall that Samkelo Maseko about 3 weeks ago held an exclusive interview with him, expressing his disappointment with regards to that institution. So we are waiting to hear what the Premier has to say. But as you mentioned, that breaking news that at least the Premier now has successfully interdicted it. Now we are waiting to hear his next step over the matter.
Heard any responses then to the matter from the SIU itself?
Well, I just had a call not so long ago with the spokesperson of the SIU, Kaiser Khanyago. He is saying that he has not even seen the judgment, but he is trying to get hold of it and then will only respond then. But surely it's quite disappointing for them, because they had maintained that they had everything in order to investigate this, and that everything that the people are saying that the SIU is not supposed to be doing, they are saying that it's enshrined in the Constitution, that it's enshrined in the Constitution that they must do their work to ensure that the monies of public purse, everything concerning that public university, which has a rich history. Recall that a lot of politicians studied there. Even the late Zimbabwean president, Robert Mugabe, also studied there. That the name of the University of Fort Hare, with regards to that proclamation, they are just following the president's orders. So we are waiting to hear from him what he'll say, and he'll also give us his reaction. He said that he is keen to speak, but we'll allow them to read the judgment first.
All right, Abongile Jantjies speaking to us there from Bisho in the Eastern Cape, but of course letting us know that at midday today, we will also be hearing from the Premier of the Eastern Cape, Oscar Mabuyane, on the matter as well.